And yeah, I don't know. Maybe we next one we'll go with the Ranger. I haven't played the Ranger in a while. So we did unlock this. Now the Moon Shield would be nice. So I guess we'll be going a defensive run then. Go for the Spike Shield right off the bat. I would like to play around with a beginning run. Ah, you can't. Okay. Actually, maybe you... Oh, I didn't need to do that. Alright, whatever. We're getting silly right now. But that's what we like to do, baby. Could go pure defensively. But that's kind of super silly. Alright, this is what I was trying to do. Was like round one, have a shield in a one slot on the coffin. That would be good. But it's not like our bag space is maxed out here. So whatever. It's round one. No reason to try hard this any more than I already am. That's just being ridiculous at this point. And look, that's what happens. This is what happens. You get smacked in the face when you're trying to go hard. It's just, you fall flat, man. But all good. That's the thing. Do not get misguided in this trying to win early. You want to plan for later, if anything. That's why you run up against those people who got builds by round 12 or 15 that you're like, what? And you don't do anything. So, see, this is what I mean. Like, you know, I want to start upgrading. So we got to do that. That's for sure. Now, piggy bank is a good early investment. I'm going to do that. It benefits from the dust and the spike. Alright. So we could do this. This. And we won't give it the dust. I don't think we can give it the dust. At least not the way I'm doing this. Because this is a little silly the way I got that laid out. Alright, we'll double dust it. We'll double dust it. We'll take it easy. We'll double dust it. Everybody loves some dust. Whether it's blown in your face or it comes in a bag. Although I do not partake in anything like that. God forbid. That's some heavy shit right there. Alright, I would do the defensive build, man. We'll do it. We're given the grace of 2 shields. I'll take it. We could do the double sword too, because why not? And then sure, because having those healing herbs, they're actually really beneficial toward a defensive build. If you don't just straight up lose your debuffs. Or your buffs, I should say. So that's good. We're prevailing. That's the thing. When you go the defensive build, the whole idea, especially with the witch, is that you're just stacking the poisons and you're not taking much damage. At least you're not taking as much as them. Now we need the banana for sure, but we also need bag space. So, I might throw this in the pack. Throw this in the pack. I almost want the banana too. And I'm gonna hope for a bag. Alright. Love it. Love it. So, we can get the banana on the 1 slot. In the coffin here. 1 slot. That's ideal. That would be good if we could grab that somehow. Which we could. We just chuck one of these dusts away. But now, can we even use the garlic? Yes, we can. I see it. I see it. It's there. And we're going to send it. There's probably a better optimization to that, but, you know, you get lost in the sauce, and you can't always try to optimize, because then you're going to burn yourself out on a demo. And at that point, you're taking an ego hit, really. Because you went really hard in a demo and you were defeated. So, that's something I'm not trying to get involved with right now. Customer card early. That's pretty good. Just the amount of times you're going to end up re-rolling through the run. But I could replace a dust with that, but it's not. The fact I'm going to re-roll right now, at least I'm going to do that. And then we get a hammer, which is not what I want. I wonder if the bags have a higher rarity to them. They probably do. They probably do. Now, if I wanted to maximize bag space, we'll do that. Would even be good to get this in here as well, which maybe that's what I wanted to do with that. Maybe that would be better. Nah, I still think that's probably our best bet. I want to get this second buckler in here. And then we got all these vertical spaces here. That's annoying. Because we could put this buckler here. Is what I think I'm going to do that and work around it. Sometimes you don't see things until you do it, and then you're like, oh yeah, I could just do that. And then, you know, see, you can't. You might lose out a little bit. We don't want to lose the blueberry. It's really, you want all quick stuff in the bag. That's ideal. Alright, another blueberry? I'll send it. Yeah, no, you're right. For sure. I mean, you do want to optimize. Absolutely. Because you would be surprised. I do have runs on YouTube where you could stretch it super far. You could just have a bag filled with fruits and vegetables, and you don't even need a pan synergistically, but yeah, you can go pretty damn far if you're just stacking stuff up and getting the max out of everything. But again, those are games where I probably spent the most organizing the inventory and not necessarily, you know, trying to find out all the stuff that's happening with the demo and the updates, I should say. It's actually really good if you can upgrade a dagger early. Sometimes I forget what they do, to be honest. Let me see. No, that's not what I want to do. Items. Let's see. The dagger. Yeah, inflict. So that would be good. It's not that good, but considering our options here, although it would, yeah, let's replace. Although damage wise, 2 to 5, 1 to 3. We already got this, so I am gonna do this to upgrade at least one of our swords. The goobert requires a lot of space to work with that, so I'm just gonna do that. Re-roll, no upgrades. Oh yes, yes. Don't forget about that. I think we can forego the piggy bank for a round, because we do have a sword that we can sell. So I think that'll be alright like that. We'll do it like that. I'm cool with that. No problem. No prob, Bob. We got some backpacks to rob. Alright, nice. Pretty smooth. Cool. So we got 2 spike shields. We're looking to get the moon shield, which was just released in this patch. So that would be cool. I don't understand it, and it seems like it's going to require some finagling. So hopefully I don't have to bother with that. And it'll just work seamlessly with everything we have. The flutes have been really, really good, to be quite honest. It's a very simple item that can do a lot for you. Especially if you need stamina. And we don't need stamina. But The 12 armor and the two luck would be really good. Thorn whip. Making this thing fit in an easy fashion is not the best thing though. Let me check real quick, because again, some of these items you upgrade them and it turns into like a totally different thing. So it's gonna convert, give us vampirism basically, and thorns. So it's gonna multiply our healing herbs, which we don't really have many. We only got one healing herb. So probably don't want to do that. Probably want to re-roll. This is good. We're on round 7. This could be good as just a simple let's wait it out for next round and hope that we get something better, because we can stack this stuff back in. I don't think we have enough stamina. I'm gonna roll. I gotta pay more attention to my stamina this run. See if we can actually afford some more stam usage. Probably definitely low in damage. We don't have much going for us right now, because we don't have enough survivability. It's not doing it for us in round 8. Although we were looking for this. This would be helpful. Except, what do you take in this round? Because we're not doing a lot of damage. So we're not gonna be healing much. And I almost feel like we're not getting a lot of debuffs either. That's the thing, I'm not even paying attention to some of this stuff. Like I am, and then I forget what's going on. So, Nocturnal Life Lifter. I think for the sake of ease and future, because we're going defensive, so that would be very helpful, because we need more in that regard. Holy armor, nothing holy, so that's going to require a bunch of reorganization, and gonna have to get rid of our food, which is not gonna help us too much. So do the easy thing with that. That's a great upgrade. Might even go double banana, because we could throw the sword over there. Now to do this the right way. So you're gonna have to... I hate to put the banana over here like that. So we're probably gonna leave that one. Might just leave that like that. I think that'll be okay for now. Can't fit that in there. The fact that we're not getting the vamp, that was probably a stupid move, to be honest. But I think it'll be more beneficial than the fly agaric. So at least for the sense of a trade, we could do that. That's not gonna kill us. Although as we face crossblades, I think we might be wrong about that. A very quick fall from grace. That the hunter's mark is really good. If you have some good weapons, it'd be cool to make the greatsword work really well right now. We got the gin lamp, and to be honest, that could be all that we need. Could be a great help. 4, we got 15, no problem. We can definitely do that. And I might reorganize my pack. We're not that efficient right now, and I think that could have been part of last round's success. was a lot of the efficiency. So, whoop. So that definitely will help catapult us. I tried to build around getting these spike shields into the coffin, one on one slot each. And that worked for us. And that might have been what actually pulled us through those early rounds like it did. And if I was to actually put that there, I'd have to move that over. In which case, then we could make it work a little better, actually. Like that. That's okay. Not ideal, because we don't have a repeating thing in there. Alright, that works. Hopefully that's a little bit better. And we actually have the stamina generation, which I believe. There we go. This looks to be better, for sure. We still got good stamina production. Got a lot of buffs. That's working for us. At least for that round. I don't know what... this guy's got a lot of weapons with nothing else supporting it, so... I don't think that was necessarily us shining through completely there. This would actually be really good, but we don't have the inventory. But we do, actually. We do. Could replace... Would we want to absorb one of our bananas for that? I don't know if that's the right move to do. And I'm going to double check, because I've been making gambles. I'm just going to check with the list. Consume this, so 4 stamina. I mean... I don't think so. But for the sake of replacing the coins, which we don't necessarily need this far in, I'm gonna take it. Because we do need the inventory space. That reigns supreme at the current moment. So we do want to stack our potions. So I'm just gonna go for the inventory right now. Allows us to put this stuff in play, which is good. So that's fine. Man, New York City right now, it is freezing. It is absolutely freezing. I'm inside the house, and the draft on my feet feels like a good 30 degrees. Pretty wild. I'm layered up right now. Oh, the crown. Crown would be good. Especially every 2.5 seconds, which... very good on the witch. Throw this in one of these things. What can we upgrade here? We can upgrade our dagger. Of course, if we had some inventory space. Now, if we move this down here. We can't necessarily get the potion down here. But that's not really the best dagger to have, so it's not the best thing, really. Whereas we could double up with our potions and do that. I think we do that. We could even upgrade. I'll keep it like that. Keep it like that. We didn't get the crown, and we don't even have room for the dagger. We might have to... yeah, actually, that's annoying, right? That's super annoying. So, I think if we do this, that'll be a better, very similar way of doing that. Hmm. Do a reroll? Because these are good items here. That's a risk. That is definitely a risk re-rolling right now. But this is all a lot of stuff that I have to force to work right now. We do have some aging items that we need to get rid of. We absolutely do not need... I think we might go for the double Hungry Blade. Because it condenses the inventory for us, and it performs very, very similarly. Do we even want that wooden sword, man? The difficulties. Well, we might get another bag. So, I'm gonna take my luck on that roll and take it as good fortune. Now, I don't think we have enough stamina for that. So, we're gonna stop diddle-daddling around. And we're going to see how this performs. I think it's fairly optimized without going through too much more fondling of the inventory. Now, this is somebody with a minimal build here. I'm going to slow it down because I bet there's going to be like a big crit. Look at that, 32. Alright. There was nothing that came out of nowhere. Fortuna's Grace. Yeah. That's probably gonna... I'll probably see that guy in survival mode right after this. Oh! I didn't pay attention. That combined and we lost a banana. And now we got a ton of inventory space. These packs are super good though. These packs... We need the attack speed. We're really not buffing any attack speed on anything. And we could give it to these two. So let's do that. That's annoying. Should I grab that? I'm gonna grab that. Do that. Throw these in here. Our gin lamp. Which we actually want to have that in the bag. I forgot that every 2 seconds, which is very good. We can actually... That does a lot of damage, but it eats a lot of stamina. Whereas I feel like we have pretty good, consistent damage right now. I think that might be all we need. Gonna leave that as is. I think we do one more reroll. Another gin lamp. But we need 11. We got 10. I think that's the right call, to be honest. Everything I have is set up perfectly for me to just insert that right there. We can't put this in a better slot, so we'll just keep it relevant, or by relevant items, for the sake of making sure we remember it and not dismiss it. Like this thing, see, we don't have it with relevant items and we totally forgot. I feel like this is gonna turn around. It's one of those that turns around. You just get that feeling, you know? They had the burst, and then it falls apart. And that's the end of it. So, I'm trying to think what might be the better order with these here. Because once it's consumed, then it will proc the one that it has a star for. So, if I lose my health 50% of the way through, I'll definitely get an endurance bump. Whereas if I run out of stamina, I don't even know if that's gonna happen. So yeah, anyway, I think that's the way to do it. We got some good backpacks. Backpack store being favorable. I like the Bloody Dagger. Bloody Dagger, in my opinion, one of the best daggers, because it will actually keep you up with at least one vampirism, which if somebody has garlic, they'll eat up your vampirism stack. So it's super good to make sure you have some form of vampirism coming in. And then I actually am going to want to throw that onto this for the added bonus, because it is cumulative. So those things are good. All the different types of lifesteal are cumulative, and the ones that are similar in effect, it has a diminishing return on it. So it's better to go with a different variety of lifesteal. For example, you have vampirism from the fangs there, the buff, but then you can also have it through your armor. You can have the effect of healing on you be amplified, and then you can also have the actual percentage lifesteal, which all three of those things are different stats on their own. So we need more. We really need that over here, and this is gonna need to go here as just a definitive change we need to make. If we put the dagger, we need that to get the bonus from that, so we could put that over there. Gin lamp, probably better. It honestly doesn't matter too much what item the gin lamp is on, as long as it's going to be an item that attacks fairly quickly. I mean, it does matter. I will say that. So, to be honest, I am going to change that. I take my words back. But in this case, specifically, it matters quite a lot. So the fact that that is not doing too much for us in the fashion... In that fashion, all of our food, I want to move it into a place that's a little bit easier to work with. That's not really... We have like a giant middle of our backpack. So we need to, I think... We don't have any... We have these giant long packs. So we cannot move these around. The only thing we can move very easily are our 3 packers. So let's put that here, and then that'll make it a little bit more seamless to get these fruits and veggies stacked better. And that's not the way to do it. I think we put that, there we go. Fly agaric is not really a favorite of mine, if you haven't been able to tell. So we're kind of building a ripe backpack for a cards. I would love to get that. We were going for that last time, and we didn't get any. We didn't get any cards. We bought 2 of them, and then we didn't get any more of them. So I'm gonna go with daggers. Daggers are always easy damage. Healing herbs, good for a defensive build. Alright, sorry that took so long, but we are more optimized, for sure. We got a lot of lifesteal, building up those lifesteal stacks. And then we pretty much just rely on the debuffs, plus our sustained damage. Because this is a fairly decent amount of damage that we have. But we could work on our survivability, for sure. Which would mean that nice vampiric armor that that person had. This... I don't know if these stack. If the cap of resilience and the cap of discomfort stack. Does anybody know? And I would also be curious if even 2 of the same stack. I'm not sure about that. Don't know. So I'm going to grab the single because that's pretty necessary right now. Goobert, believe it or not, could be a very useful thing. It will add a ton to my survivability, but being able to implement it is where the trick would come. There's really no easy way, and then I mean, it doesn't have to be easy. It could be just even 2 items that trigger super quick. So that might be a little bit forceful. I kind of want to test it and see if these work together. Another gin lamp? That's actually... that's pretty damn good. I'm gonna do that. And then if we... it's too bad that, like, we can run this goobert straight off of gin lamps. And he would be proccing extremely often. If there was a way that I could make that work, that would be really, really powerful. I mean, that is better, ultimately. I think it is. We might not get as many poison procs, but I feel like that's gonna be better. I need something else here that... I mean, we'll get 1 proc off of that in the beginning. That's it. But we do need to... if we can get... oh, the blueberry. We could put the blueberry over there. Alright, let's see. Let's see how we do here. Because ultimately the effectiveness of the shields is still like the same. We're just not getting as much out of them. So it's not taking away our survivability at all. Like, it wouldn't have changed that outcome. That's for sure. So again, we don't lose any rank. So that's nice.